Welcome to No Madness Live. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, catch that link in the description if you want to be a member of the Secret Club. Now, members, we're going to do a members only live tomorrow evening. It should be about 8:30. Yeah, 8:30. Hey, good evening. What's your name? I better put it on live chat. There's your name. Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly. How's it going in Australia? Are you having high rising tension? What up, Thunder 420? Hi, Christy. You're hiding from all the crazy on YouTube? Yeah. I seen shit popping off. Benny Gang Gang. That Ernie guy. Poor Candace. Honest to God. I think her mom's up there on the hill with her, though, thank God. You've been laying new turf? What kind? That's another term for pooping here in the United States. Laying some turf. In case you wanted to know. But you're laying real turf? It is crazy on YouTube. It's a full moon, though, so there's that. It doesn't affect me because I don't have, like, wolf-like instincts. Werewolf. I'm pretty chill on a full moon. Yeah. It's like an energy thing. Some people go nuts. You feel normal too? No, that's actually good. It's good. That means we don't suffer from any imbalances that can be triggered by, you know, the energy from a moon. Oh, a new lawn. Okay. Okay. Not pooping. The really laying lawn. That's pretty cool. We call that sod here. Laying sod. But I get you. It's like a football field. AstroTurf. You actually grow grass. It's not like deserty there. I always pictured it as like desert air. Tracy. I post on Facebook Live all the fire trucks and the most amazing things happen. Okay. I worried about a few people. Yeah, I was worried about, I was in Benny's chat, and so was Kate, 4 Little Big Voices, and High Nana Flower Power, and I was trying to reach out to Candace, because she was in there for a hot minute, but she didn't reply. So, because if you don't know, we'll start out with this little story. Hi, Jamie Lynn. If you don't know, Candace evidently, allegedly, has been sober. She's trying to get her house together. She's actually been drywalling herself. She even rented a drywall lift. So she's working hard to get her home put together so her boys can come home. Yeah. So I'm going to assume, since none of us know the criteria or the reason her boys were removed, I am going to assume that it was because of the condition of the house. That's going to be my assumption. The safety. You know what I'm saying? That's good, Christy. That's good. So that's what I'm going to assume. Yeah, Don's in jail. He's in jail for almost a year. And some guy, I'm not going to say his name, went down there from YouTube, and he has scared her. So there's that. Hi, Silvana. So there's that. Hi, Bebop. He left like some, I don't know, things I don't even want to talk about by her driveway or her home or something. I don't know. I don't know. It made me uncomfortable. Men are supposed to protect women, not harass them. Sorry, just the way I feel about it. And it just made me sad. Like, it's just so much. It's just so much. I don't even know how. But I guess you know what? She gets a lot of, hi Maria. She gets a lot of people that say, you're strong. You can do this. CC, Misha. So, yeah, that went on. And then Benny got really mad. And, she actually, Dr. Phil did that for her. He did that for her. And he fixed her teeth. Yeah. But she got, I think, dentures. So there's that. I was working on something, which is why I was trying to reach out. But I did get Benny's email, so I want to email Benny. I'm not looking, I don't want my channel mixed into all the crazy. I just want to kind of like get an idea from Benny. He's been in her house because I'll show you what I've been working on. I'll show you what I was working on. Hi, Jaxie. So I told you guys that that I was waiting to see and hope. Yeah, she's got some good supporters, I gotta be honest. The haters, everybody has haters, so there's that. I just wish they'd stay away from our house, you know what I mean? Hi, Flamina. So I've been working on something. When I found out that Candace is trying to get her house in order, get her boys back, and and she's got to keep her mind off of Summer to at least get this done. I find her way more productive when Don's not around, for sure. And this is her goal. She wants her boys back. And so I'm going to assume it's the condition of the house, right? I don't know, but I've been working on stuff. Hi, Snickers. I told you I was waiting to see what was going on. Yeah, that real men do not scare women like that. So I was working on some items. This is a wish list. Okay, so there's a lot in here, but you know me, I'm trying to decorate her house and I have no idea. Like I'm picturing her boys coming home. She is doing way better without Don there. I think he was just a pain in the ass. So there's that. We already know he's a pain in the ass, but I'll scroll through these things because it was just like putting them in there, thinking out loud. Like I picture CPS coming in. She's drywalling. I think Benny's going to come. He's going to put a door on the bathroom. He's going to build a frame, and because nobody goes there to help. Hi, Curtis. They just sitting on YouTube making money off the family, right? For sure. Not my circus, not my monkey. So we're all about kids, for sure. So I was just putting some stuff together, and I kind of pictured CPS walking in to this home that they don't even recognize anymore because it's so nice, right? So I was thinking of things like I know they're doing the floors and they've taken most of the dogs, I've heard. I think there's and you got to be very careful when it comes to dog food, what people feed their animals. I know nobody could just drop off treats for my dogs because it will make them sick. They're very conditioned to their diet, but I'm worried about the boys and of course Summer. Did you hear about the little girl that's been missing for 2 years? And they found her underneath a staircase. Hi, hippie witch. So there is hope we could find Summer, right? There is hope. So here's what I was putting together. Of course, you know me, I'm always thinking like this, that, and the other thing. She just may not feel like doing that. When you're depressed, you don't feel good. Listen, she's drywalling her house. She's motivated to bring her kids home, right? I can't believe that 2-year-old was found. It's crazy. It's epic. It gave me hope as I was doing the wish list to hopefully send stuff to help Candace set her home up so it looks pretty. But mostly, I'll show you. So I was like looking at like washcloths, like bulk, right? Some kitchen utensils, some kitchen rugs. You know, you got boys running in and out of your house, but I wanted a color that wouldn't show grime, dirt. A whole bathroom set. Now here is why I picked this shower and rugs. I'll show you. It actually like put a lump in my throat, okay? Just saying. There's a moon. If you don't, like, God. If you don't know, Summer's name is Summer Moon, Utah Wells. And one of her favorite colors, and we do purple hearts. So these are purple roses with a moon. They won't show dirt. And I don't know why this just hit me so hard. This bathroom set with the moon and the purple roses. But I was drawn to it, and I wouldn't normally even pick something like that. But I was like, oh my God, this is summer to me. Yeah, exactly. Decorating would be harder for her when she's worried. So they're doing the construction part, and I'm doing the decorating. We don't think I can afford all this. But everything's really inexpensive. It's like $8.99, $15. That's why I love your channel. You have an authentic. Thank you. Okay, so then I moved on. Of course, we got to have the bathroom, trash can, you know, the whole kit and caboodle, right? Then I moved on to some placemats for her kitchen table in case, like, you just want it to look good. Okay, thank you. You're loving it. Then I see, listen, I'm nutty. These are placemats, by the way. They're really pretty. And then these would sit in the center of the table. They're just really pretty. Like, give your life. Then, because they're very Christian, it says, bless the food before us, the family beside us, and the love between us. Amen. And you put that on your wall. That's what it says. It's only $8.99. Then, I'm trying to figure out how, like, if I put, we need 3 of this, how, after 3 are purchased, they come off. I got to figure that part out, because I picked out, this is inexpensive. It's bed in a bag, and it's, we'd need 3 for the boys. All 3 boys, twin size. But it's a bed in a bag, so it comes with the sheets. I'm doing good. Oh my God, thank you. I just thought that would just be a really nice color, inexpensive. And then for Don and Candace's bed, I just found something that was just kind of like really pretty, and it was a good deal. It is. I mean, I'll show you what it looks like. It's really pretty. It's masculine. Yeah, it's got the purple, because I feel like purple's very important right now. I'm just drawn to this purple. And of course, in prayer and hope, the Paw Patrol girl's bed. Hi, Tina B. Well, she's trying to fix her house up. So I'm assuming her boys were taken away because it wasn't conducive. It wasn't safe. There was no door on the bathroom. There was no privacy. I think Benny's going there to frame it out and hang a door. Then I went into, like, the boys. Just multi-pack of socks, pajama pants to fit each one of them. Some bulk t-shirts, maybe to go to church. And then a bunch of outdoor, oh my God, a bunch of outdoor fun games, walkie-talkies for the boys, all the kids. And then I fell in love with this because Summer loves to swim. And this Barbie Dreamtopia, she swims. She has pretty lights. Oh my God, see my heart. And then just some more outdoor fun activities. Kids 3-in-1, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. And you get a 4-pack, multi-pack of toothbrushes, and jammies for Summer. And that's pretty much what I've put in the wish list. I have not made it public yet because I want to talk. I want to email Benny. I have questions. Yeah. So I want to email him and just run this by him. I do not want to be mentioned on his channel. I don't need Candace to mention us. This is just behind the scenes. Don't suck us into the bullshit. Just trying to help out because I know my subscribers wanted to do this, and now that I know she's been sober and she's drywalling the house and she's trying to get her boys back, like now I just feel like that would encourage her. A lot of people want to help. Yeah, thank you, Tally girl. And I wanted to, show Benny kind of, because he's been in the house. I have questions. Do they have a shower or just a bathtub? Or do they, do they have a bathtub, shower? Do they just have a shower? I don't even know. He's been in the house, though. You know what I'm saying? So I just went with things that I know would really, like if the kids came in and here's all these things like the new bedding, new pajamas, new shirts, new socks, and then these toys you can play outside, like walkie-talkies, and I got the cornhole. Like there's so much stuff. They have these Nerf planes and you shoot them off the Nerf things. Like I just thought of them playing outside and shit. Yeah, I know I don't need to rush it all, right? I'm going to get my questions answered. Right, I'm doing this the right way. Candace said they just have a shower stall. So I wonder if it's a normal size. Because mine, I had to get a single stall curtain. So it's just perfect. It's not like huge, like a bathtub one. See, that's when I fell in love with the purple rose with the moon. Oh my God. It'll just make you think of Summer. Or when Summer comes home, how much she would love that. You know what I'm saying? Because her name is Summer Moon Utah Wells. This excites me. I don't know how much I can help, but I feel good about it. Listen, I got stuff in there for $8. I thought about everybody's budget because I'm going to tell you, as we move on and people have joined, the tensions are rising, you guys. So there's this guy, right? Canadian prepper. He has 287,000 subs. He knows what he's doing, right? And he's in Canada. So that kind of gives you... but he's 3 days away. He's in, like, Saskatchewan. He's, like, 3 days away from where all the hell's breaking loose, right? The Red Cross reached out to him. The Red Cross reached out to him and said, we want to buy all your MREs. He said, are these going for the truckers? And she said, no, I can guarantee you they're not going to the truckers. What the fuck they going for? Sorry. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's been a lot of negativity today, right? This gives us some positivity to focus on. Exactly. And we'll get there. I need to reach out. I need to reach out to Benny in an email I need to figure out if this is going to help or if there's something more I need to know. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want any personal stuff, information. Just with the decorating. Right? That's all. So anyway, so why would the Red Cross reach out as a big deal? You already know that all military has a stockpile of MREs. Who would these MREs be for? People are like, oh, they're going to have containment camps. There's restaurants open. The Red Cross could literally go on Amazon and order all the MREs they want. Why were they reaching out to this guy's channel, the Canadian Prepper? Are they trying to take his survival away? I know, right? I would tell him no, too. Something ain't right. I mean, it's not like they're a non-profit of any kind. So what the hell's going on? Tensions are rising. And then when you hear, that is crazy, right? Yeah, Red Cross wanting to buy MREs at any cost. He goes, I'm 3 days away from you. Just the fuel or the plane and the... What? They're going to destroy them. You think so? I was kind of going towards that. They're trying to take away people's... Like, they're finding who are preppers, and they're going to try to pretend like they want to buy all this for money, which money could become useless soon, right? Or it gets him on a roster of where government would go to know people are stockpiling. Yeah. That's what I would kind of think. Like, I just wouldn't... Listen, this is not the time to be romanced, groomed, or answering personal questions. Especially for the Canadians. I'm going to tell you what I watched on C-SPAN, though. Parliament. Do you know he had the audacity to tell a foreigner that is in Parliament, one of the parties, he literally, this person was a foreigner, and he literally said, well, if you want to stand with the people with swastikas and Confederate flags, the people lost their minds. Parliament's been very, crazy. That's what I was thinking. Intel. They don't want people to stock up, right? Right. Because things are about to pop off. Well, if you think about it, the Canadian government, we already know what will happen here. The Canadians, this is all new to them. That's why he was on there going, if anybody has any ideas of, but because the Canadians are never seen any of this stuff in their life. This is all new to them, right? They're generally laid back, really nice people. What do we call that? Doormats. When shit hits the fan, they're doormats, right? They've always been trusting. Right? So, yeah, that's not, like, I'm cynical, so I've got it made. I do. You know what? I'm always looking at someone side-eyed. What you mean by that? I do, I'm sorry. Sometimes you don't deserve it. Oh, yeah, they were telling him to apologize. But did you see some of the stuff he's done in the past? And he's sitting here blaming. Did you see him? Oh, my. Well, let's look. He's a clown. It's a clown. It's like, it's a joke. It's a joke. Did you see him at a Halloween party? That's a Halloween party. He chose to do blackface. My God. You get canceled for that shit. Do you not? You do here. You don't do that. Just a closer up. Yeah. That's insane. He's also dressed up as, he's dressed up at all. It's kind of insulting. He did it with American Indians too. You had no idea? Yeah, he's kind of like, I don't even know what to say. Yeah. And no canceling of him. Could you imagine I found a picture of that of Trump? Shit. Holy. It's not the first time he's done it either. He's done it before. Hi, 2021. Things out of stock in my big grocery store today. Crackers, french fries, water softener, salt. South of Austin. Fastest growing county in the U.S. Yeah. Of blue. What else has he done? He actually dressed up in Indian headdress before. Here's a video of truckers trying to use the... Yeah, they froze their accounts. Yeah, they already admitted to doing that. Yep. They got all their information. Froze all their bank accounts. You've been stocking up. Ugh, I gotta do that, man. I'm just broke right now because the old man in between jobs like puts you tight. So I'm gonna do it. It's just like I don't wanna like screw us over in case like anything happens. Just went to the store and a lot of things were out. Yeah. No food on the shelf isn't a bad thing. Some people need to eat less. Well, the problem is the convoy is going to take over the United States, which means there'll be no deliveries. So the fact that there's no food on the shelves means it's not coming on the shelves. And then you're going to have desperate people doing desperate things because that's the way it is. Hi, Blackhearted. I stocked up on as much as possible after listening to your lives. I took a hard look at getting things that will be essential to surviving shortages. Exactly. I never said, to hoard or take from others. Just get what you can't afford to be out of. Medication. What was the other thing I was hearing? Yeah, like Tylenol, Motrin. There was other stuff. Definitely if you're doing acids, any of that. There's still no cat food in North Carolina. Shaggin'. Have you tried Amazon? I bought my cat food today. I couldn't get my dog's food. It's all out. Oh my God. My freezer and my pantry are packed thanks to you. A little bit each month. Yeah, and you don't want to become... Like, let's talk about Canadian Prepper. That tells you, if you're a prepping channel on YouTube and you're big, you have a lot of views. Like Prepper Nurse 1 just hit 100,000 subscribers. I feel like agencies are watching you. Holy shit. Did I not say months ago, if I was a prepper, you wouldn't know. If I had a bug out location, you wouldn't know. There's no freaking way I would film that shit. Unless you believe this shit's never gonna hit the fan. You are now a target. I seen the wall. It's not around DC, it's in front. It's a strange thing in front. Of course they're watching them. They know their location. So you're worried about desperate neighbors? I think you got more to worry about now, bro. Cool thing was, here's the cool thing tonight. I watched Sean Hannity. And Lara Trump was on there. And I can't remember this guy. He was a trucker. And Hannity was telling him, because, I told you the Canadians, they've never seen this kind of stuff. Right? This control, this tyranny, this we don't have your back anymore, you're screwed if you don't move kind of stuff. They've never seen this. Right? They thought they were just going to protest and, like, show that people are coming together and they want their life back, blah, 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 right? So this trucker came on Sean Hannity, and he was talking about how they've froze their bank accounts and da-da-da. And Hannity said, it may get worse, but we're all here for you. We stand with you. Like, don't give up. They're going to try every tactic in the book. They're going to try tear gas. They're going to try, but all they're going to do, it's fear tactics, but it's going to make them look worse and worse and worse. And that's why even the ones I've seen from here that are all going to be a part of it. There was a 79-year-old man, he said, 30 years as a trucker. He said, I'll give my life for this cause, even if it costs me my life. That's what he said. They're cowboys, right? Kind of cowboys. You've been in a rabbit hole all day too, huh, Leo wife? What you been watching? But I loved what Sean Hannity, it gave this guy strength. You know, I could see it. Like, that you could see they were starting to feel defeated. Like, we're going to take your money. We're going to take your license. We're going to take your insurance. You can't do this. This will not last. This will not last. You literally, I would think you could turn around and sue for taking away someone's livelihood. Right? Seriously. Because, you know, our dudes, they were reading this out loud. Hold up. To the Canadians. Okay. I wish I'd stocked up on vegetable seeds. Oh. Now they're told they're going to take their children. Exactly. You need to have people come get your kids, family members, take them somewhere safe. Don't involve them. Get your animals out of there. Fight this fight. Because you don't need that kind of trouble. All I know is it is going to get real ugly. And same here. So this, you know, they were reading out the Declaration, right, of Independence. It says, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, and that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. Your Creator. What did I tell you before? God gave us this earth. He gave it to us. He gave it to us to prosper, reproduce. This is our earth. All the elements, the oils, the water, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it and institute new government. Right there. Right there. And they keep playing this over and over. The truckers over and over in America. So we got that. I don't know the Canadian equivalent, but we have the right if they become destructive. So that's why you hold off. right? That's what they're telling the Canadian truckers. Hold off. If they become destructive, they're doing threats right now. But if they become destructive and they interfere with your money, your job, your unalienable rights, you have a right to remove them. Well, at least here. Right? So there's going to be pushing and shoving. And it's going to get ugly. Tensions are rising. Oh, my. Because even Sean Hannity mentioned it tonight on the news. He said, yeah, we're about to have all this happen here very soon. That's what he said. Everybody knows. When the trucks stop moving, the shelves go empty. The gas pumps can't be filled. Everybody knows that. But those that poo-poo it away and laugh at it, 5 words, we tried to tell you. Now over here in the No Madness Life, we don't like madness. We always prepare. Be not afraid, be prepared. That's what we do, right? We were never looking for toilet paper, were we? 3 months before I said, I smell a lockdown, come and get your toilet paper. I said, actually, think like a hurricane state. What do you not want to run out of? Water, toilet paper, right? So we went out 3 months, was it, people? It was like December, January. So we were out at least 10 weeks before they locked us down. If the truckers aren't gone by this weekend, they said they will start doing the high-pitched sound to try to get them to leave. Well, they're going to affect all the people in their apartments, so they'll piss them off, so they take it out on the truckers. But, you know, you always should have your eyes where they belong. The police told one of the Canadian live streamers if he didn't leave, they'd take his driver's license. He said, that's fine, I don't drive. Oh, it's going to get really bad. Right now it's the threats. And the truckers said they're not leaving. They're not moving. They're going to fight to the end. And Hannity told them to. He said, I hope you see this out to the end. Because you got the whole world talking about it. Good job, boys. Oh my God. And then, apparently, which I am on the fence with this. Because I talk to military people. I have watched people on YouTube that live in Ukraine. Right? And they're like, there's nothing going on here. And I'm like, yeah, but who's telling you that? Because you can't, listen, nobody likes a panic, which is why we debunk every UFO we see, right? We can't tell you the truth. Oh, you know what? Why don't they just start walking around? So we can go see, see the one eye. We'll notice them. They got the one eye. They got that weird ovary. It's like women's body part. Like the whole, you know what I'm saying? The lower half, fallopian tubes, top of the uterus, right? Cervical, right? They got that shape head. And they're a funny color. They got a strange look to them. Did you read my email? When? Hey! Shut up. Both of ya. If I did, I responded to it. Yeah. About Canadian Prepper. Did you read my response? Always checking on me. You need to be checking on you. Yeah, I watched him. Yeah. I subscribed to him. So, anyway, yeah, we'd notice them walking around. And then we would be done with the bullshit, would we not? Would we not? Yeah, Pat. I'm a sasspot, am I not? Did you see my email? Yeah, did you see my response? Uh-huh. I don't find it interesting. I find that the government is wrapped up with agencies and they're trying to take his supply. They're going to debilitate him. Do you think any of these preppers on here, Pat, any of these preppers on YouTube showing their shit are not being watched? I don't understand them. And the reason I say that is because they must have just they think this in their mind, but they never really believe shit's going to hit the fan, right? They never believe it's going to happen. And you got Prepper Nurse 1 over there, if people come on your property, listen. It ain't going to be people. It's going to be the government because they watch your channel. They know where you're at. They know what you got. They're going to take it away. How about that? All those inverters and generators and shit. Fight that. They gave you a preview, Prepper Nurse 1. They came to your property. They dug up your dog. I'm guaranteeing you they watch all these prepping channels. That's why I believe it was kind of like you just proved it, right? You just proved it. The Red Cross just reached out to a prepper on YouTube for MREs. And you know what's funny? The MREs. I could get cases of that shit. But I don't. Because first of all, it doesn't sound appetizing. Unless I have to. Oh, in fact, I gotta tell that person, you should get some cases of that and put it in the bunker. For real. Never thought of that. That's brilliant. You know what? I'm gonna make myself a note. So there's that. So, like I said, yeah, duh. Now, homes, cities first. Let's start with the cities. Here's how an SHTF will roll out, okay? Let's say we're headed towards SHTF, or let's say we're headed towards W3, okay? Yeah, they're better than nothing, right? So, let's say we get past SHTF, and SHTF is WW3. WW, right? I won't be in my car. Because I'm going to give you a timeline right now. Let's say it got to that point. Do I believe that Putin has pulled away from Ukraine? No. Costs too much money to pull back. Way too much money. Way too much money to pull back once you're in position, right? This man, Putin, just like the Canadian treat, Putin, this man only spent 1 hour on the phone with Sloppy Joe. Yeah. No. I believe he looks at him as a very weak man, and this is his window. Sorry, just the way I feel about it. I believe the people that live in Ukraine, I believe that they just want him to sit tight, and they're telling him everything's fine. Thank you, Pat. Not only that, remember what he called Sloppy Joe's buddy. Oh, ba 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 ba. He called him a what? What did he call him? I think it starts with a P. Not quite sure. The only person that's ever been able to be respected by him was the Orange Man. Oh my God. So yeah, could I see this happening? Oh God. Don't know. Didn't he say Uncle Joe wasn't making any sense? I don't know. But he has talked to leaders for 6 hours in a conference call. One hour? He was like, bye. I'm like, that ain't good. They'll talk most of the day. Oh, this ain't good. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there it is. Little pussycat. Shaking. So I'm just saying, if it got to that, they're going to be doing their... listen, if it's just going to go... If it's just going to stay as a SHTF in our land, our homeland, and the truckers are going to piss off everyone from AT&T down to McDonald's Corporation, right? Let's say the truckers just... You need to stop this because they're losing millions and billions every day that they don't deliver the goods. You know, they're going to call in. I don't know if the military, what they're going to do. I have no idea whose side they'll take. I have no idea. I know Canadian military will not get involved. They will not go against the people. Whole different world over there. I'm just saying, if we get to SHTF, the goal will be complete control. Oh my God. They will force you out of your little homesteads. And God help you, the ones that, like, they ain't watching you on satellite, but God forbid the ones that actually made a channel. Gave up your locale. Hell, your subscribers figured it out. Shit, even Dutch had people showing up on his property. We're down here in Oklahoma. Shut it. They probably will hire 20-somethings pot-smoking punks to drive the trucks. They'll pot-smoking punks will drive the trucks. They'll hire the military. That's what they'll do. The wrath of soccer moms, right? So, it will become a thing. And I would love for Prepper Nurse 1 to film when the military shows up on his property of how he gonna defend his shit to the end. No, you won't. You can go down like the captain of the ship, but I don't see you, yeah, forget it. And trust me, they came and took inventory of what you have over the dog. They're probably watching your channel. Nobody probably called them. Think about it. See, I have a hard time thinking people are smarter than me. When my cynical mind is going, why would you show all this? If this is for real. Like, I would have a fake property, and then I would have a real bunker, you name it. Undetectable. See, I think like that. And I'm watching these preppers going, huh? You wonder why people are showing up on your property, huh? They're letting you know they know where you're at. Then, the cap. The cap on that bottle was when the Red Cross reached out to Canadian Prepper, wanting to buy all his MREs, thinking the man could be persuaded with money. They didn't care what it cost. They were going to deplete him of his supplies and find out how much he's got. Yep, definitely have a false home. You know, a home that's kind of empty. You know, that kind of shit. Yeah. No, put it all out there. And I got these inverters, and here's all my solar. Everything's off grid. Perfect. You just created a camp for the military. I think I'd get out of there soon. You're like the unsafest. It's just comedy. Don't come for me, Prepper Nurse One. I'm just saying. I don't think I'd have done all that. I would have had my West Virginia property, and that would be my dupe. And he even showed his new property. That would have been my dupe, and that would have been all you think I owned. But the bunker, the food, everything would have been down in West Virginia, and you wouldn't even have known about it. Nope. Some people just can't stop boasting to the point where it becomes, how do I put it? Dangerous. Of course they are. They're like, thanks for the YouTube channel. You made it way easier than us trying to figure out where the preppers are. Then the preppers all met, had a get together. The satellites follow them all home. Putting pins in the map where they all came from. You know, you're not talking about like, this isn't like the Wyatt Earp days, right? Where it's like 7 days by horse, right? No, there are satellites. Yeah, wave. I know somebody. It's very creepy, but I know somebody. Yeah, he's pretty deep in the, oh man, deep in it. Anyway, Google Earth. Should we talk about it? Google Earth, you zoom in and you're like, oh man, that's from like 4 or 5 years ago. They don't even update this. You see a little Google car drive around, taking pictures. He proved. It was a Vegas trip, right? He's like, wave from the sign. And he got it in real time. So, ha 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 ha. See, I have people around me that are so freaking intelligent. They'll give you goosebumps. There's something else. People were walking into a building masked, right? And going through security, but they're all masked. They're going through security, and there's this guy just sitting there behind a screen, like I would be sitting like this as you're going by, and it's telling him every single person that is. Do you know what people were saying it was from? I bet you could only guess. And I actually seen it. I said, well, I'll be damned. Microsoft meets scientists. You can order real-time satellite pics of anywhere. Well, this was a live feed. Live feed. Doing this. That's why he said to wave. And he sent it to them. From a whole nother part of the country. He sent it to them. He said, all I want you to do is wave. I'll tell you when to stop, in a text. And he sent them the live video. There they were. Snap! Oh, please, like you didn't know that was the thing? Please. People have said it for a while now. They don't just look at the roof of your house, they can look in your house. Who cares? As long as you're not up to no good, what does it matter? What's the matter? I don't care. Do what you gotta do, boo-boo. What did you miss, Army Nurse? What'd you miss? Some things you weren't gonna find where you think you're gonna find them. And I'm not giving that up. No. They know all about your life. There you go. Oh, the live feed? Yeah, you wouldn't have seen that. That is only available to those privileged. Always surround yourself with intelligent people, right? Never surround yourself with idiots. You'll never survive. You just won't. Right? Nothing to see here. Just living the dream. Drinking my water out of Bubba. Well, this is the, what's the name of this one? RTIC. Yeah, RTIC. Which is, what does that even stand for? I can't remember. RTIC. Miss Christine 55's had this made for me. They literally melted the pink to get to the silver. So cool. I could have done that if I would have tried it, because I had the tumbler sublimation machine. Sometimes I wish I still had my t-shirt shop. Not for you people, but for me. I do. There's a lot of shirts I've wanted to have made lately. That's why I live alone. There you go. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Listen, it doesn't matter. Because in the end, they know what you got, and they're going to take it if it's useful. How about that? See, I only have to worry about the sketchy area like 12 miles away. They know where to go. Trust me, they've lived here their whole lives, right? So I'm hoping they'll go to Lansing, go to a big city, not into a little podunk town. But my antennas will be up. And if I start seeing stuff on the local news, this, that, and the other, especially in that city, you know, they're ransacking whatever's left in the stores and shit, you know, that whole news feed we don't want to have to see, like we saw, you know, in shock when they were burning down cities and just stealing from the pharmacies. Well, now to me, I'm desensitized. I expect that. I expect mayhem. I expect ridiculousness. I expect people taking whatever they want because they're entitled. I expect that. I'm just going to wait for it to hit the news and I'm out. I'm out. Peace. Out. I'm out. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel bad for people that live in big cities. I really do. I don't think I could ever do it again. I don't think I could ever live in a big city again. Not after the last 2 years. I've seen things on the TV I never thought I'd see in my life. Usually it's like certain neighborhoods where the police won't even go, kind of shit. But when it just is happening everywhere and nothing's done about it, it's happening in like straight up in a mall in front of people now. People are scared. People have quit going to the malls in the big cities. Our mall is a half hour away, but the parking lot is pretty sparse. I have no interest. I don't need it. I don't need to walk around and window dream. There's nothing to dream about anymore. Like you used to. I mean, there's things to dream about, but not like that. It's collapsing, yes, as part of the plan. They want to build up Amazon and companies like Amazon where you don't have employees, you don't have square footage to pay for, you just get a warehouse. You're stuck there? Yeah, a lot of people are stuck. I would have been too. I'd have been stuck in Florida if I'd still been there. I guess it was God's will to get me out of there. Bible not able. Okay. I heard my mom may be closing. They'll all be closing. It's part of the reset. The reset is real. If we can, hopefully, this is why the fighting back is so intense, because it will put a monkey wrench, kind of like Orange Man put a monkey wrench in HC's plans. But I think that was purposely, and it wasn't the people. Right? Hi, Grammy Cooks. You missed 61 minutes. Just like the show 60 Minutes, but plus one. You missed 61 minutes. So I don't know what's going to happen in Canada, but that just let me know when I watched the Canadian Prepper, and he didn't have any clue why the Red Cross would be contacting him for MREs. Prepper. They know what you got, buddy. It's no surprise. They're letting you know. Now, whether they want it or not is a joke. You know what I'm saying? Can somebody tell him that? So, yeah. They know what you got, and they're letting you know. Thank you, Bloody Wilderness. So now, now that you know, Canadian Prepper, you might want to go bury it far away from your home. Prepper Nurse 1, you might want to throw all that shit on a U-Haul. Get that shit down to West Virginia as fast as you can. You're in New York. You might want to do that. Oh, you might want to do it before the convoy. It might take longer. I don't know. I just see things, and I entertain you with my opinion, my observations, and my conclusions. We need a mass prayer worldwide, right? You think he knows this yet? No. He was asking people. He thinks it's for some containment camps. No. The military has plenty of MREs. They just know you have them. Now, if they called me and said, hey, we want your MREs, I go, what MREs? You mean my rice? You need rice, right? I lost internet. I'd be like, I don't have MREs. They're gross. I want my bouncy castles in Canada. Poor lion screw one. They're attacking the baby's bouncy castles. Quick, call CPS. Look at these kids having fun all day. They should be in school with their masks on. For real. You Canadians, listen. Have friends or family members come pick up your children and your animals. Because shit's about to get real in Canada. You want your children tear gassed and then taken away because you put them in harm's way? See, you need to learn the American ways. We already know. We know the coin does not have two sides here. It's tails. Both sides are tails. You lose, you lose, you lose. Every time you're going to lose. So if I could give you any advice, have someone come get your kids. I got to get this thing out of here. It looks like I have jaundice. Get your kids out of there and your animals. They'll use it against you. Just saying. If you have any friends in the U.S., fly them to the U.S. For real. I know your family, you're good people. You've never seen anything like this. Listen, we're seasoned, right? We're charred here. We're seasoned. We're barbecued here. Nothing, like I said, if I woke up with my head stapled to the carpet, I wouldn't be surprised. Just saying. You need to get cynical. You just learned, you got a leader that's very mean and insulting, violent. Bet you never seen that before. We have. We have. So many times. Orbs are always here. Always. I took a picture of one. I don't know if it showed up on my iPad. Anyways, this is just for entertainment. Make you laugh. There you go. Go to Alaska. It's cold there right now, though. So, let's see if it came up. No, of course not. No, it didn't. Yeah, so you guys are about to go through it there. Eh? You're about to go through it. They're threatening you with tear gas and shit. You ain't even allowed to be there and have a... Listen, that maple leaf, that maple leaf red, white flag you're proud of, right? Wait till you get beat up for even having it in your hand. We know. But at least our protests have been peaceful. I'm not saying you guys aren't peaceful. I'm saying you're too peaceful. They're about to rain down on you. You get that, right? They've seized their bank accounts. They've threatened to take their license away. It's not about you. It's about your ability to fight back. They're gonna tear gas. The kids need to be taken somewhere. Don't let the CPS take them. That's gonna be hell on earth. People don't want their kids, taken. You know what I'm saying? I've never understood why people take kids and dogs to a protest, because they're peaceful there in Canada. They're not used to, listen, you're gonna see those actors, those ones that you call, oh boy. They've already been filming these actors showing up already with their backpacks. Do you recognize them? Do you recognize them from streets here? They got the hoodie on, the mask, the backpacks. They're showing up. They're getting off buses in your country. They're about to make the truckers look bad. Do you see where I'm going with this? I ain't even playing. They're filming them. They're calling them out. They're bringing their own little film crew. They're setting things up to have the police take the rap instead of the politicians. Yeah, man, the truckers will be taking the rap even though it's not really truckers. There's going to be violence in your streets. I know that sucks because that's not cool. We feel bad for you. We have your back, but we're about to go through it too. We're about to go through it. No, that's not what the MREs are for. They don't need them. They have restaurants. The police, they can't give food. They have restaurants. This ain't Chernobyl. They don't need MREs. Hell, we don't even need MREs. You know what I'm saying? So, it's about to get real. You guys are going to see how things can look like one thing and not be true. It's going to suck. Let's see what the newest threat is. Hold on. So, let's see. Pay attention. Not one Western leader has condemned the actions of JT. That's because they've been instructed not to do so. Yeah, he is part of a bigger thing than you guys. So there's that. But everybody knows that. So right now it's live. Let's see what's going on down there.
Everyone here should be embarrassed. So these are the racists. Are you guys moving this into? Are you guys moving this in NB? Posers, eh?
I don't want to hear the music. Why did everybody got to play music? Screws us up on YouTube.
Hey, come on, it's not just a party. You gotta stay warm somehow. Eviction time. Have you had a shower?
So I don't know who these people are that he's talking about.
Cat Hall, Pensacola. They're the cops. They just tagged you.
Yeah, they got backpacks on.
It's like 98%.
They were brought in. Oh man, come on.
You're safe and sound behind your camera. Phone, whatever you want to call it. Sorry, I didn't. That's me. My bad, Honest Thomas. I even dropped my pen and it wasn't me. It wasn't a good thing to say. You guys ever meditate?
It's pretty quiet, but the trucks still have it all blocked off.
And you can no longer sit down.
But it's pretty quiet. There's not many people in the streets. If there are enough votes in Parliament, we might stop them. Exactly, because I've been watching your Parliament on C-SPAN. And they are definitely all coming after Trudeau, which is a good thing. The speaker, he didn't even shut him up when they started screaming at Trudeau. He just kind of let him go. I'm like, wow, you wouldn't see that in America. You can't yell at a leader like that here. Oh my God. In fact, they screen anybody coming in. Like, they won't even go for opposition here. Travel Fun 69, he's one of the streamers. I'm watching one right now. He's live too. Yes, MREs, military meals. Of course, my battery's dying.
People need to see if people are drinking, smoking. No people.
There's no protesters in the streets tonight. It's like really quiet. Just the trucks in the way. Okay, he's pouring the house.
Justin Trudeau ended democracy in Canada. He declared martial law this week. The irony is he seems to be losing control of Canada. Thank God.
Trudeau is losing control.
More desperate by the day. Just today, a Conservative member of Parliament challenged Trudeau on his declaration of martial law in the country, and in response, Trudeau accused her of standing with Nazis. Conservative Party members can stand with people who wave swastikas. They can stand with people who wave the Confederate flag. We will choose to stand with Canadians.
They won't let him talk. They're yelling above him, which is good.
We believe she's Jewish, though. Probably not a
Which is
Nazi
good.
sympathizer. Meanwhile, Justin Trudeau's government has been carrying out their threat to seize the bank accounts and cryptocurrency wallets of anyone who criticizes justice.
He even seized their cryptocurrency wallets. You know that money that the young people just dump from their paychecks into it, and it's a digital wallet. If you lose the password, you lose whatever the hell it is, because you'll never hold it. It's not gold, it's not silver. By the way, gold's going to go through the roof. If you got the money, invest now. It's going to go through the roof. Through the roof. So is oil and gas, by the way. It's going to go through the roof. The stocks, through the roof. I don't have the money to invest in that shit. Gold is going to be higher than you've ever seen it. If you can afford to invest in gold, invest. So anyway, that cryptocurrency shit, right? Now that our government's like, you know what, look at these kids. They're putting a lot of money into a wallet. We need to dip into it. So now they're considering regulating it. That's going to ruin it. But anyway, they're putting a freeze on their cryptocurrency wallets. How is that possible if it's in a wallet secured? Does that frighten you? Secured with a password and a username that nobody knows but you. That was the big sale on it, was it not? Nobody could ever touch it. It's encrypted. Nobody can go into your crypto, Coinbase, wallets, whatever, digital wallets. They could never touch it. And that was a lie. So it makes me think they have complete access to all that cryptocurrency. Complete control, just like I thought. That's why I've never invested in it. I can't touch it. I can't smell it. I can't put it under my mattress. It doesn't exist, in my opinion. Yeah, it was supposed to be non-government currency. How did they seize it? How did they seize cryptocurrency wallets? Everything's coming to light that's been done in the dark. Hannity just said it. Not only they seized their bank accounts, let me put that back just a couple seconds.
Cryptocurrency wallets of anyone
Hold on.
in parliament he was talking to. We believe she's Jewish, though. Probably
Here we go.
not a Nazi sympathizer. Meanwhile, Justin Trudeau's government has been carrying out their threat to seize the bank accounts and cryptocurrency wallets of anyone who criticizes Justin Trudeau. It's just a democracy. By the way, our State Department has said nothing about this. As democracy ends and tyranny reigns in our closest ally in the world, Joe Biden's State Department has said not one word. Because Hungary's dangerous. Man, they're dishonest. Canada's government just banned 34 crypto wallets tied to the Freedom Convoy. Trudeau's allies in the media, of course, have been very busy helping him. They've been harassing anyone who dared to donate to the truckers. Today, the Washington Post, owned by the world's richest man, began contacting people who donated as little as $40 to the convoy. Can you imagine? That's not journalism. It's an incitement to violence, among other things. Then a reporter at the Ottawa Citizen called Ellison Ma, exposing the identity of a cafe owner who dared to donate $250 to the convoy. Now that owner is receiving threats and she had to close her business.
See?
This afternoon, Ilhan Omar, to her credit, tweeted this, quote, "I fail to see why any journalist felt the need to report on a shop owner making such an insignificant donation than to get them harassed. It's unconscionable and journalists need to do better." So Ilhan Omar is generally pretty loathsome, but when she says something that is true, we're going to give her credit for it.
All true, you
Because,
should.
unlike the Las Vegas Sun, we're not liars. Victor Davis Hanson is a senior fellow at the Hoover Institution. He joins us tonight. Professor, thanks so much for coming on.
So what is WAPO? That's some kind of, it's like some kind of media. I don't know who they are, but they're the ones doxing all the people that donated to the convoy so that they'll be threatened by citizens. What? This is a sick world, right? Is it sick now? Where people's harm to people means nothing to anyone. I'm, you know, you literally get to a Braveheart point where you go, let's just do this. You know what I mean? I mean, this is where you get. You're just like, who are you? Like, I'll meet you at the park. You know what I'm saying? Call on the phone, threaten people's lives. What is going on? Oh, I know he can't wait. He's waiting his turn to do a national emergency. He's waiting his turn. We know it's going to get ugly here. It's definitely going to be shit hitting the fan, for sure. But will it escalate to way worse than that? We wait and see. I've never seen anything like this in my entire lifetime, what I've seen the last 2 years. That's why I said, you're just over it. They thought people would become depressed. Well, some did. But depressed and just meeker than what. But I said, you treat people like animals, they'll start acting like animals, right? And you're going to see that out of the Canadians. Don't think you won't. Just because they've lived a pretty nice life and they're kind to each other and they love each other, you're going to see a whole different Canada soon. Because when you treat people like animals, they will act like animals. Especially people down there that have their children. What if they show up with tear gas? And you see kids screaming. And it will be an example for us. Trust that. Right? You see what's going on there? Mind your business. Don't even think about it, right? And we're just like, hold my beer. I've lived a good life. Yeah, that's the problem. We've never seen it before. So you can't plan anything except for personal survival, right? So if you go by all the rules of Fight Club, first of all, we have learned on social media, first rule, don't talk about it, because then you could actually get people to start clunking their heads together, right? And they don't like that. So you got to take care of yourself. Where do I want to be when all hell breaks loose? What stand would I take? What would I do? I mean, this is even, like, if you mixed The Walking Dead, if you ever watched the beginning of it, or World War Z, right? Remember in the beginning, everybody's just living their life. Then all of a sudden, this virus, kind of like Ebola, but then it turns you into some crazy teeth clacking, jaw clacking, fast moving thing, right? And everybody's just like, what the fuck, right? Right? And we did that for lockdowns. We're just like, what is going on? Oh my God. I mean, we were like, you know what we did. My coat hung outside. Lysol. Like, the first thing we did on this channel was get every cleaning supply you could imagine. Because we pictured this thing just dripping from our hair and our skin, right? Of course we did. Your eyes, cover your eyes, right? The bird box, whatever the hell that's called. I mean, you gotta, like, lump all this shit together. But the thing you pay attention to is, once the initial shock is gone, and you're able to think, what did people do? Right? What did they grab that they figured they would need? What did they grab? Like this is just what I'm talking about when it comes to the mental state. Right? I ain't talking like actual bullshit like that. Who knows? By the fourth one, you never know. You know, third one, testing positive for HIV. You're like, what the hell's that all about? What do you mean false positive? Oh, is there such a thing? Oh my God. You know, that's the third one. And then what's the fourth one? Right? We don't know. But those people are in line waiting to get more and more and more. And so, you know, you're standing here going, is there going to be any mutations going on? Oh my God. Right? So, and that's just comedy. It's comedy. Everybody relax. Except for that third thing. That is true. Hey, Bobby Blue Eyes. So you start thinking what they're thinking. You chill the hell out, and it becomes kind of normal. You're like, oh, what's the next thing? Okay, gotcha. I believe they will lose. They waited too long to get their narrative forced on us. Well, here's what I think. If there is going to be a loss, is if all the truth comes out. All of it. Fantasy Island. Spying. science and data. Right? If things come out, I mean, people are speaking louder and louder, so I'm sure it will. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure, because I do believe good exists, even in high power. And I believe there are moles. I believe there are whistleblowers. I believe there is good. I think there's more good than there is bad. Right? I do. If I believed there wasn't, this would be so bad. This would be end of times. And I can tell you right now, we're not there. We're not even close. This is just a test of power. It's happened in the past, but never to this extreme and this conniving. But I'm just saying, it has happened before. They used all these tactics with the, well, what year was it? That'll help you out. 1976? You can read all about it. It's almost word for word. But but propaganda can go farther, like around the world, and faster because we have all this technology now. Back then, they didn't have that. So that's why it seems bigger, but it was the same thing. The good are waiting for the word. Right on. Oh, trust me, I know. Here's what I'm hoping. This is my fairy tale. All right, movie time. Here's my fairy tale. My fairy tale is, this is people being exposed through a false sense of leadership. False sense of leadership. That actually the leadership is in place, but not known by the ones that look like they're gaining traction with power, right? Does this make sense to you? It would come in the form of real leadership that's been put in place based on some words. Oh, I might even be able to pull up the video. Somebody took a snippet of it. Okay. I think I've mentioned it before, but no. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, let me see. Night, graceful dove. Why is it? Let me see. Okay, this could be it. Let me see if I can find it. This guy's funny as shit. I can't. Now that's funny. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let me see. Let me see if it'll show up somewhere. Nah, I'll have to find it somewhere. I'll find it somewhere, I promise. Yeah, but my iPad's like, I'm done with you, 5%. I'll find it. But anyway, like I was saying, you just don't know. I don't follow conspiracy theory stuff. I listen to words that are said and things that are said, and I just feel like once everything comes to light, then all the crazy will end. That's just how I feel. Like I said, you can't, like, even in life, if you rob enough banks or enough stores, eventually it's all gonna come to light. You're gonna get arrested. It's gonna be over. Everything's gonna be put out, right? So, like, even Catch Me If You Can. He was so damn smart. Even when they did catch him, they ended up hiring him because they needed his intelligence, right? So there's that. What would be worse, federal president or working for the federal government? How long do you think this will last? No idea. It depends on how effective the convoy is and how pissed off corporate America gets. I'm sure a lot of money rides on this. And when you mess with money, big money, there's going to be consequences. So we'll see. I have no idea. I just know that I'm not going to be in a semi. I am going to be just, giving my support, honestly. They just lift mask mandates in San Francisco schools. These poor kids. So sad to watch. I'm glad, though, that Pfizer has backed off for now on children 6 months to 4 years old. Oh, my God. That makes me really sad. So, yeah, I seen a bus go by full of kids with masks on. I didn't know it was a thing here because I don't have any kids in school. I didn't know it was still a thing. Our governor hasn't said a word. She poked her head out to threaten Canada because the automakers were, pressuring her. And then, because she got midterms coming. And then she hid again, never came back out. So there's that. So I don't even know what she's doing. Besides laying low, I don't know what she's doing. Michigan's got a lot of issues going on right now because of the lockdowns. There's people like this guy owned a business and it had to close for COVID, so he collected unemployment plus, I don't even know, like something for his employees. I don't know what it was. And they want it all back. That's what they're doing to all their self-employed unemployment here. They paid them every week, and then they want it all back. Even from last year, and they did their taxes and everything was good. They're turning around and trying to take it back. The whole state's locked up. There's lawyers involved, talking about a class action suit. It's a shit show here. I can't remember. There's another states happening. It might be Illinois. I don't know. But let's look at that shit. No, I'm not kidding. Go read about it. Just type in Michigan unemployment. They cut people off way before the government cut them off. The federal government. They cut people off. Quit paying them. Then now they want the year before. They want all that money back. They never believed in self-employed or business owners for unemployment in Michigan. No. Only UIA. Only UIA. I was like, whoa. This one guy said they want $78,000. And here's the deal. You can't get it protested. You can't get it appealed. They won't give you a court date. And this guy's like, they said they're going to garnish my, they're going to freeze my bank and garnish my wages. That's what he said. They want shit back from 2020. Isn't that messed up? They accepted his taxes when he filed it all. And then they can just turn around and say, no, we changed our minds. And they're trying to, the legislature in Michigan is like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. They're like, unemployment screwed up. End it. Take your losses. You screwed up. Not the people, you did. So, they're like, nope. You can't even imagine. There's a whole thread of people losing their minds because they can't file their taxes or the state's taking them all. Plus, they're going to take people's taxes from 2021 and apply them to 2020 garnishment that was accepted when the taxes were. See, I follow everything. I'm a weirdo. I always try to keep up on what's going on. And it's really sad. I mean, we're talking about, there's families here that, you know, they worked in a bar or a restaurant. Yeah, she's blaming it on Trump, right? I don't know what's going to happen. One guy said he's been waiting 8 months just to get a court date. And how long till the court date? It's phone, by the way. But I'm just like, how are they getting away with this when in Detroit, $80 million in fraud? I said, well, there's your answer. There's your answer. It's called reparations. So the people in Detroit that didn't even work just took people's addresses. Trust me, because I know some people. They got stuff in the mail says, did you file for unemployment? And it's a different name. And they're like, no. Anyway, $80 million they got away with in 2020. So I said that there it is. You people are going to pay back. Fraudulent one, they're running the streets. Nobody even knows who they are. How did they collect that money? All you had to do is drive to the address. Right? I said, well, there's your voter base. And now all these people are going to be locked up in court and trying to fight. They could have their bank accounts garnished or froze. Yeah, the working people are going to be making up for it. Welcome to Michigan. Sad. Legislation knows what's going on, but they're just acting appalled. Crazy. Hi, Vicky. All the ones that got the stimulus money, they want the money back. They're taking their tax refunds. I never seen that. We got stimulus, and when we were doing our taxes, and they just wanted to make sure we got the correct amount. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe it was people that actually didn't work. I don't know. Was I buffering? I could be. It's really nasty out. I could be buffering. But yeah. I don't know what's going on. Everybody's going to be a slave. Listen. I'm keeping my money out of... Yep. Because I see what's going on. It's like hat tricks everywhere. Yeah, my sister owned a salon. And they made her close it. And now they want all the unemployment back. And it's obvious that they made her close it. Right? Not only do they want what they paid her, they want what the government gave. The federal government gave. That's messed up. Oh, it was buffering. Yeah, I'm not surprised. AT&T. Then the internet is all... Listen, I thought my Wi-Fi was because, you know, the hanging... Every live I went into, so this is the thing today. Full moon shit, 5G shit, I have no idea. But every single person was like, yeah, I'm having problems with my Wi-Fi today. I go, oh my God, it's everybody. It was every single person that went live. Benny Keys, there was a couple other people. Oh yeah, my jobs, my business is pretty much non-existent too. Non-existent too. Yep, I hear ya. There's days I miss it, and then there's days I'm just irritated. It's a very sad state of affairs, and I can't be worrying about soap and face cream and jewelry until this whole trucker thing's over. Cause I'm not, I ain't dealing with that shit. And I'm really sad about it. I loved my store. I really did. But if I keep it open, I will get more depressed. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's more my choice right now than me feeling less than, okay? So it's my choice. Well, can't make anything, it's closed. Same with your business? Yeah, a lot of... They will destroy small business, by the way. That was just, that was a tester. Wait until you can't even have any money in the bank. Wait till the dollar's so devalued, it's worthless. I feel like the car industry is going to go down too. They're going to destroy the car industry. You got so many trucks sitting there with no chips in them, right? Allegedly, in my opinion, that they want you in a different kind of car. There'll be no fuel. I don't know. It just feels off. I never thought in a million years I'd see the shit I've already seen. So if I go to the extreme for your entertainment, it wouldn't shock me. I just hope good prevails, but eventually it will. Remember the Holocaust. Eventually, good prevailed. So I don't know. I don't even know. All I'm saying is take care of you and yours, you know what I'm saying? Get what you need. Don't be caught with your pants down. Don't be caught SOSing your way and relying on, well, we'll give you this if you do this. I ain't playing that game. Hell no. I don't want any part of it. I don't want any part of it. I'd dig a tunnel. How would the oil companies approve all this? Who knows what's in the works? One world order? Oh, that would be bad. One leader? Has he already been chosen? They want you to rely on big government for life. Yeah, why would we? Why would we? We could just leave. If it's not one world order, you can just leave. Right? Go live in the Bahamas. It's so dumb. It's about as dumb as thinking that the Antichrist is in the runs the United States. No, it'll be one world order, one leader. Nobody wants that. Probably end up with someone like Putin or whatever the hell that little dude's name is. Xing, I don't even know his name. Xing. Right? Where you have to, you get things based on your value. That'd be fun, would it not? Right? Or even worse, North Korea. My God. I would just be like, kill me. There's no way. No, I ain't afraid of that ugly bitch. That's not what I'm afraid of at all. I'm not afraid of her at all. She will be revealed. I'm worried about one of the other ones being one of the leaders. Holy crap. I ain't worried about that shit. Good will prevail. But if people keep buying into this dividedness, wow, we don't have a chance. We don't have a chance. We all have something to bring to the table, do we not? We're going to find out, because I'm going to tell you right now, the fire that's going to be lit will be lit from the convoy. That fire will be lit when commerce stands still. Right? Yeah. Kim Jong-un? Yeah. He's got a long... Doesn't he have a long bloodline? Like, that... The Kim Jong-uns will be running North Korea till the end of the Earth. The Earth still has, like, 50 billion years left. Sustainability. And for some reason, Elon Musk thinks so. That's why he says we got to go to another planet. I'm like, dude, you an alien? How you live in 50 billion years? You think we got to worry about that today? Our families will probably be living more in the galaxy than they will on the Earth. Like, don't be so... There's some people that are really pompous as fuck. Like, can you imagine if you would have shown, like, Wyatt Earp a computer? I mean, do you think he was back then planning for 2022? I mean, my God, weren't we supposed to be in the Jetsons age by now? Living in the galaxy? Right? Not per se Earth. Right? So, 50 billion years left? Like, go have a margarita. Shut up. Like, their brains are weird. They're weird. Rich people are very weird. Like, they want and wish for nothing anymore. So then it's, how do we control people and how do we change the earth? What? Just go take a jog on a beach, dude. Relax. And that's when you get crazy people doing crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's mix, right? Let's see what'll happen if a human has sex with a telephone pole. What will come out of that? Okay, these people, they're the ones you worry about. Then they dump their money into their crazy ideas, right? Like crazy our little scientist friend. Well, just because it's not transferable to a person, let's make it. Right? What would happen if it was? My God. I'm surprised Frankenstein ain't walking this earth. Lots of splinters. It makes more sense to float around space to live, right? It is playground. It's what could we spend our money on so we become talked about long after we're dead, and our children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren and great-grandchildren will have a name. Stop. My God. Get on your knees at night. Pray. Get up in the morning. Kiss your children. Just live a normal life, you weirdos. Can we talk about how weird it is that J-Lo hasn't aged a day, let alone a decade or two? Can we talk about... And listen, I'm not just talking about plastic surgery on the face. Have you seen her skin? Don't even say that word with the A, because that's disgusting. And I still don't believe in that. Now, how's this possible? Are these people going into chambers and sleeping that stops you from aging? Cher? She don't look like a puppet. Have you seen her skin? In concert. It is so weird. But J-Lo, so weird. She has a TikTok. She'll be in the backyard talking to Ben, sitting at the table. She ain't in a photo studio. No makeup on. You're like, how's that possible? How does your skin look like that? Her arms, her legs. There's none of that old people shit. Listen, that's bullshit. There ain't none of that. Okay, you know, when you get to my age and you bend, look at, you see the crepe? They call that crepe. You get crepe skin. You're not fat. Look at, I got muscle, but you get crepe skin, right? She ain't got no crepe skin. On the thighs, inside of her thighs, you can't get rid of crepe skin. I don't care how fit you are. It makes people have unrealistic expectations. What does? It is weird. It's all plastic. Jeez. I heard she doesn't eat sugar, drink any alcohol. I think she doesn't drink coffee either. Plus, the private... Oh, bullshit. You can't stop skin from doing what skin does. You can't. I'm the most hydrated woman you'll ever meet. Right? I don't do drugs. I don't even do medication. Right? I don't drink alcohol. Her skin is always a glowy bronze color. And smooth like a child. Smooth like a child. She doesn't have any of the crap. You can't stop that. And if you can, I'm gonna need to know how. It's always the first telltale sign, right? The skin. I mean, look at Sam Elliott. He's aging. Right? She's not. Cher is not. My grandma doesn't drink. Oh, okay, well, we know it's not diet. Because naturally, that's like saying, oh, well, she eats yogurt every day, so she has the eggs of a 20-some-year-old. Not even possible. It don't matter what you do. There are certain things that happen with age. Elasticity cannot hold on that long, no matter what you eat. Your eggs, they go away. They go away. Now, we already know if she got on estrogen, right? There's certain pills or shots you can get. You increase your chances of bad things happening. For sure. For sure. Anyway, we need to get off of here. The weather's getting bad. And I gotta go to bed. It's 11:30. People are peacing out. I know when it's time to go. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Love ya. See you tomorrow. Be up.